stream begins. This time it happens on Thursday. But nevertheless, it's a Red Dead Online stream on which we're gonna be discussing again traditional topic for such time period, what will happen next in Red Dead Online. By such time period I mean, you know, the end of a monthly event. But we're pretty bad monthly event this time. Luckily it ends. Because I said luckily because, you know, I like to make some different playthroughs, like challenges, and usually I'm making like level 1 to level 100, something like that, challenges. But this month is just not good for anything, like not good for challenges, no good bonuses, nothing, like bah, just bad. And anyway, as for next monthly event, on such traditional monthly events, we are trying to predict, usually successfully, I need to mention that usually successfully, what's next monthly event is gonna look like, what it's gonna be all about. And this time I actually think that like we will predict as well. At least I will predict. I don't know if you will agree with me or not. But anyway, first of all, hello to everyone who joined. Lorena, Key, Doffy, Krez, Joshua, Boy Games. Will it, by the way, he says, will it be naturalist roll? Yes, I'm afraid it's gonna be naturalist roll plus something. Like, I actually think that this July will happen pretty much the same as happened last July. So, here is the logic. First of all, you know, I'm writing down all the monthly bonuses, discounts, not discounts, only bonuses, main bonuses, like every month. And from that information, usually it's like pretty easy to predict with like high probability what's gonna be next. And now it's a turn for naturalist roll to receive a roll bonus. But even more, last year in June we had similar super lame monthly event, and after that Rockstar did the naturalist bonus month, and they tried to make it good. Because, you know, usually bad monthly event follows up with a good monthly event, and good monthly event follows up with bad monthly event. That's how Rockstar tries to like balance it. And unfortunately, when they have a naturalist monthly event, they just cannot make it good. I don't know why, but Rockstar don't understand how money could be made from this role. Like, there is only one way you can make some good money from naturalist role, and I mean not by donating animal carcasses to creeps and crafting trader, no, by naturalist. So the only way to make money from naturalist role is to grind animal field guide, specifically mountain and grassland habitats. That's the only way you can make some money, like reasonable money. But Rockstar don't, like, probably they forget about it. Probably the only employee who still changes bonuses and discounts just don't know how Red Dead Online really works. And that's why they're always giving bonuses, extra payouts for selling samples. But you're not gonna make money, like a lot of money, by selling samples, even when there is a triple payout, right? And Rockstar just don't know it. It's so funny, but apparently they don't know it. Because, like, it really looked like last July they tried to make a good monthly event, but it ended up with being like, meh. Simply because even triple payout for selling samples is like nothing. Complex Pixel says random Thursday stream. Yeah, instead of traditional Sunday stream, this time, you know what, it's not random, it's just traditional Sunday stream this time happens on Thursday. Good morning all, Marcelo Luis, because from Brazil. How are you doing, Cat? Pretty good actually today. Thank you for asking. I have a coffee. A cold coffee because it's like pretty hot. I mean, the weather is pretty hot. Karuke says, thanks for the weekday stream. I think it makes me work better. I doubt I doubt that, you know, listening to a stream makes you work better, but like, why not after all? What time is it for you, Cat? For me, it's 1:30 p.m. What's the grind routine today? Today, as always, trader, moonshiner, some bounty hunter. Do you play other games PvP? Yes. I played Overwatch a lot this month. And actually on 1st of July I'm gonna be playing Diablo 4. Because new season starts. Oh, Moonshine is ready. Let's go and deliver Moonshine and continue. By the way, if you curious, this beautiful, huge horse is Shia. It's a Shia. Immediately, like when I said it, I saw in the chat the last message. What horse are you using? It's because, you know, there is a delay between the stream and the chat. Like, I don't know, not a long delay, but I think 30 seconds or something. So I already replied from for the question from the future. How do you like that prediction skills? And speaking about prediction skills, once again, my bet is that next monthly event will be something for naturalists, like double or triple payout for selling samples, which is, I repeat, kinda useless. Well, triple payouts are like fine, because you can sell legendary animal samples. But like, anyway, you know, you got my point. And probably on top of that, there will be something else, like, I don't know, double gold for blood money missions, or like double gold for call to arms. Something that will be like not the main bonus in the eyes of Rockstar, but on practice will be the main bonus, because like nobody cares about payouts for naturalist role, let's be real. I mean, let's begin with the fact that most players don't even have naturalist role. So, and even when there is a month of a naturalist role, you know, it makes no sense to buy it as your first role, because even with discount it's gonna be like 15 gold bars instead of usual 25, and for 15 gold bars you can buy collector and make a lot of money even without double payout, or you can buy bounty hunter and it's just much more fun role than naturalist. So anyway, but like Rockstar don't understand it. Drifter Kid says, naturalist would be easily the worst bonus event. Yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, it's still gonna be better than the monthly event that we have in June, that we still have active in Red Dead Online. By the way, if you like don't know what we're even talking about, monthly event ends, like this is the last week, and next Tuesday, on the 1st of July, there will be a new, different monthly event. Different bonuses, different discounts. Are we still getting next gen Red Dead Redemption 2? That's something that we will talk as well on this traditional Sunday stream. That happens on Thursday, but who cares? Next gen Red Dead Redemption 2. Look, Rob Withoff, actor... I hope I pronounced his surname correctly. I'm really trying, but like... Anyway. I just thought that there is no chance... Like, I mispronounce surnames, but there is no chance that many chat viewers will be able to pronounce my surname correctly. I'm not gonna say my surname, but like... You know, for example, in Portugal, I never seen a person who can pronounce it correctly, even close, like even remotely close. Not like it, you know, justifies that I'm mispronouncing surnames, but I'm just, you know, just explain it. So anyway, Rob haven't brought any news. He promised. And you know, when I made a video like where are the promised news, I received some comment like, what? No one promised anything, it's just a clickbait. No, he literally promised news. He never said that it's gonna be Red Dead Redemption 2 news or something like that, even though he, intentionally or not, made it like look like it's gonna be something related to Red Dead Redemption franchise. But he haven't said it directly. But he promised huge exciting news. Maybe huge exciting for like his biggest fans, I don't know. But anyway, oh look, I found the treasure map. Like again. That's a really unusual. I'm finding so many treasure maps from these revenue agents. But anyway, he promised news until the last Friday, and there are still no news. I checked his channel, no updates, nothing like that. So I guess the news are not ready yet. But you know, he made few clarifications. And to be honest, I'm not hyped about this anymore. It really looks like this news will not be something interesting for me personally. But who knows? I think it has something to do with his Red Dead Redemption 1 streams. Maybe he will invite, I don't know, Dan Houser himself on his Red Dead Redemption 1 stream, and they will be chatting about Red Dead Redemption 1. That actually will be like a really exciting news. I mean, I will definitely watch it if something like that will happen, and it will be Red Dead news. So he will deliver exactly what he promised in that case. I don't know, I'm just saying that it's unlikely to be connected with Red Dead Redemption 2 the game, but as for next gen version, we have multiple confirmations that next gen patch will be released this year. And the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Red Dead Redemption 2, but I guess you don't care. And even more, it should be released somewhere in August, September. So who knows, maybe next month Rockstar will even announce it. Okay, I actually think they will not announce it, because I think the announcement and trailer, all the advertisement will be like really close to the game release. Just like they did with Red Dead Redemption 1 ports, for example. Yumek says, what's next? Nothing. Well, it depends on like what we're talking about. When I'm asking what's next, I'm talking specifically about new monthly update / event in Red Dead Online, and there will be a new event, so that's for sure. By the way, thanks to everyone who placed a like already. I don't expect to see a lot of viewers on this stream because, you know, unusual time, unusual day, end of a monthly event in Red Dead Online, so, you know, traditionally when monthly event, by the end of monthly event, less and less people are playing Red Dead Online, and therefore less and less people are watching Red Dead Online streams, which, you know, makes sense. Okay, I think there was a collectible item here nearby. No, nothing. Let's try to set a camp like right here. Do you think they will fix John's hair in the next gen cat? Okay, I don't expect that from a next gen. Like, what I can expect from next gen is 60 FPS, Rockstar editor, maybe some graphical improvements, maybe some content from Red Dead Online to be added to Red Dead Redemption 2 story. Like, I don't know, some outfits, a navy revolver, something like that. But as for fixing John's hair, but who knows, it could be. Like, I just don't think that too many people care about. Make a poll. Make a poll with which question? I don't have a question for the poll.
Oh, as you wish, sir. But it can be made to be cheaper, huh?
Okay, let's evergreen moonshine. Like a
Aha.
nice, yeah,
Ça marche.
nice,
Now we must be
nice
patient.
moonshine.
A good sale,
What do you
huh?
think next gen patch will include? Okay, you know what? I will make a poll, but the question will be about next gen. So, will Red Dead Redemption 2 receive a next gen version? By next gen, I mean current gen, but you know, we call it next gen. Yes. In a few months from now. Yes. Later in 2025. Beginning of the 2026. Yes. But only after GTA 6. And no. Never. It's over. Cat, are you? No, it's just too long answer. No, never. It's over. It's enough. No need to say it's over. Cat, are you stupid? Stop. So we will keep it short. So later in 2025, early 2026. Let's go. Let's see if you're optimistic or not. Like if you just joined, like why were you even talking about next gen version? It's because there were few really credible leaks. Like sources are really credible for these leaks. And they're claiming that first of all there will be a Nintendo Switch 2 version of Red Dead Redemption 2, which in my opinion is like kinda obvious. Yes, there should be, just like for GTA 5 by the way. It's not announced yet, but we have like rumors. And second, that there will be at the same time, or maybe a little later, next gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 for PlayStation 5, for Xbox Series X and S. So sources are pretty credible. One source is even like Nate the Hate Insider, with a really good reputation. I don't actually think that there are so many insiders with such a good reputation, but anyway. Oh, by the way, delivery is ready. You know what? Let's make delivery from some other location. I don't know where to make delivery from. Let's make delivery from Armadillo. Bombardillo Armadillo. Tun 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 Artur. I'm working for a younger audience now. You might ask, Cat, where do you know all these brain rot words? It's because my younger son is watching all that stuff, so I know it. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of the fact that I know all this stuff. So, I mean, why I'm even explaining this? I'm pretty sure that 90% of the viewers don't even know what I'm talking about. So let's move on. Cat, do you think Halloween Pass 1 will be back this year or again Halloween Pass 2? It depends. If next gen version really gonna be released before October, then I think that it's possible that we will see Halloween Pass 1 or who knows, maybe even Halloween Pass 3 in the game. But only if next gen version will really happen in September, August or even October. If it will not be released before October, then it will mean that we once again will see Halloween Pass 2. And you know, for which time in a row? 5th time in a row. Artistic Man says, I don't. Yeah, I know that you don't. Like, most people don't understand, but it's like a...
You know, I really
It's
feel
something
like a
that
new man.
kids
All
watch
these
nowadays.
long, dormant passions surging through me
Did
once more.
Marston
So,
share
while I
what
head
he
into town
couldn't
to
say
get
in
some,
his stream? No, I
company, would you go
haven't
make a
seen
sale?
him bring
It'll be
in
a bit of a
this
journey,
news
I'm
yet.
afraid, but the buyer's offering good money.
Dizzy says, what the hell do you even do in this game? This game is just a Wild West simulator. You just ride horses, do nothing. That's it, I just described what to do. Why wouldn't we see next generation soon? I don't know, I actually think that we will see next generation soon. Next gen version, and I think it's gonna happen in September. I don't think they will actually do this in early August, simply because Take-Two is releasing Mafia, how it's called, Old Country, in the early August, and you know, they will not compete because Rockstar belongs to Take-Two, 2K belongs to Take-Two, so both games are from Take-Two, next gen version of RDR2 and Mafia. So, and you know, they kinda share the same audience. Complex Pixel says, it's a Wild West simulator where you cannot rob trains or banks, lol. Yeah, but remember, you can sedate animals. You can pick up flowers. How do you like that? Who needs robbing banks and trains if you can sedate animals, right? Are you kidding me? You can sedate animals, you can take their samples. It's so exciting. You can go around, pick up flowers, pick up herbs, like literally everything. Robbing banks. Robbing banks is just for losers. Like what do you want more? Like you want maybe a farm, a ranch, a mansion, all that property. Yeah, Artistic Mass is right. You can photograph stuff. How awesome is that? How exciting is that? Yeah, man, imagine robbing trains and banks. Like, man, it will be so sad. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, it would be pathetic. Like, in a game about Wild West, based on a game about bank and train robbers. It's a multiplayer mode for Red Dead Redemption 2. The game where main protagonist is basically a bank and train robber. Imagine if in multiplayer you could rob bank and trains as well. Like, how stupid would it be? Like, how stupid would you feel, right? But I just cannot even, you know, talk about it. It just makes no sense. Robbing banks and trains. Oh, look, some random encounter. What is this exactly? It's, I need to save. It's a train set simulator with occasional horse stuff. Oh, yeah, Complex Pixel, you can become a possum. Yeah, or deer. But only in private session, because in public lobby it's not really working. Sleep MP3 says, hello cat, how are you? Hello, I'm good. Oh, legendary, yeah, it's legendary coyote. I think on this account I actually have all the legendary, yeah, on this account I have all the legendary animals, so I'm not gonna get distracted. You know what, I will take it for materials actually, I don't think I have enough materials. So let's go. Dirty shotgun. I just don't remember. Maybe when I will make a delivery, the carcass will disappear. Okay, Harriet's not gonna like it. So first. What? What an aggressive dog you are. Oh, no. Where is my horse? Okay, easy. Maybe I can call a hunting wagon. Let's try. Brave Kratos says, I actually love naturalist and collector role. Well, you see, I like collector role as well, but the thing is, collector and naturalist roles could be in the game, and I guess should be in the game, but they should be optional. Like, they should be main activity that makes sense for a game like that. Bank and train robberies. Some cool, you know, high adrenaline stuff. Like bam, 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 pew, pew, pew. Get a lot of money. And stuff like that. And then, when you don't feel like robbing banks or trains anymore, you go and sedate animals. Like, why not? But when, in the game, there is an option and, like, money-making method to just go around and collect herbs and go around and sedate animals, but there is no options, really, to rob banks. I mean, I know that there is one mission in Land of Opportunity story with negative honor, but that mission is just pathetic, first of all. It doesn't feel like a robbery, and you're not getting a payout, and, like, it's just... No, it's not robbery we're talking about. So, yeah, it's not okay. Definitely, Rockstar did something wrong and missed, like, the point. Man, Rockstar should outsource Red Dead Online. Definitely yes. Definitely yes. If they are not capable... Wait, why it leads me like this to Flatneck Station? If they are not capable of properly supporting this game, they should outsource it, in my opinion. I agree. But let's see, you know, maybe they always just were waiting for the next gen version to release, like, the real content. Ryan says, a little faith. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking right now. So, there is a chance that they really were waiting with releasing the content that we want, and they were waiting for next gen version. We will see. I mean, again, if there will be no next-gen version in 2025, I would say it's over for Red Dead Online. Like, and when I say it's over, I don't mean that they will shut down the game or no one will be playing. No, people will still be playing. I mean, I will still be playing even when GTA 6 Online will be released, because this game is just too addictive. But there will be never any new content here. Ronin says, why does my character with $173,000 and 2,000 gold bars lives in a camp like a homeless? Well, because it's a homeless millionaire simulator. Red Dead Online is a, like, in some cases, a billionaire. Like, you can buy literally everything, but you don't have a home. if we have to play in solo lobbies, should we really call it online? I mean, solo lobbies are fine as long as you can invite friends in them, which makes them invite-only lobbies automatically. And I see no problem with that format, with invite-only lobbies. Okay, so who do we have here? I actually like can do the same trick as I did with Moonshiner delivery. I can just. Oh wait, it's a horse with loot. Let's get it. It was not just a random NPC actually. So I need first to sit on it. It would be cool to have such thing, you know, purchasable thing for our horses. I don't know what functionality it could have, but like it just could be cool. Looks pretty cool. I seriously think cattle rustling stealth missions would be awesome. Well, you mean something like this stealing a horse mission, telegram mission. Yeah, so let's loot rival collector himself. Wait, what is that light? It's a map on the tree? Ah, it's my horse. No, what kind of lantern is... Yeah, it's my horse. It's lantern on my horse. I thought it's a map on that tree, but unfortunately it's not. Oh, by the way, interesting topic, and that's something I wanted to discuss with you as well, and ask if you mentioned the same. So wait, interesting comment about the topic that I wanted to discuss. Let me kill them all. So, King Struggle says, I'm playing on a PlayStation 5 Pro and the lobbies have exploded in the last couple of weeks. Mostly never had more than 12 in a lobby before, now getting 18 to 24 in a lobby regularly. Well, speaking about PlayStation, I've heard many times that, you know, bigger than 12 people lobbies are not something uncommon on PlayStation, but personally, I, on Xbox and PC, haven't seen lobbies with more than 12 players for a long time. And I think when it was like a few days ago, I played on Xbox and there were 18 people in my lobby. I haven't seen it like on Xbox for a year, I guess. So let me know if you check in how many people are in the lobby. Have you noticed any changes recently, like increase in a player count? Because I did. I haven't played on PC in a public lobby, so I don't know how it looks on PC. But I'm talking about Xbox now. And you see we had a comment about PlayStation 2. Artistic Man says, add more animals, bounties, collectibles, moonshine receipts, guns, outfits, Mexico, Canada, Camp Cat. Yeah, Camp Cat, for sure. Cold arms maps, yeah, that would be nice to see cold arms maps. Tucked says, PC lobbies are always filled with hackers, groups of 10 people, and each of them hacking and making a mess all over. Well, I have a different experience. I mean, there are a lot of hackers, but not like there are 10 hackers in each lobby. That's like over exaggerate. Okay, I forgot the word in English. King says, I've been playing daily for 4 months now, all hours of the day and night, and was never this busy until last couple of weeks. Yeah, it actually is something that I noticed as well, but I'm curious, maybe, you know, it's just it's not everywhere. Tubes says, sometimes I see players with level 1000, first thing come to my mind that this is glitch and they're just hacking. Well, if we're talking about experience glitch, I don't, like, there are glitches to receive a lot of gold and a lot of money. But I never heard about the glitch that really will give you like a lot of experience. I just don't know such glitch. I mean, there are some grinding experience methods that like really can guarantee you a lot of experience. Not glitches, but pretty boring. So, and when I say a lot, I mean like 14 to even 20,000 experience per hour. But even by using them, it will take like a lot of time to reach level 1000, like enormous amount of time. On PC it's a different kind of story, because yes, on PC there are a lot of cheaters who just increase level this way. Granny says, I play on PC, rare with modders lately, usually 15 to 20 players in the lobby, which is definitely an increase. Yeah, on PC modders can change the rank, and a lot of level 1000 are not just honest level 1000. You know what? I will actually tie up one NPC, because I have a feeling that my wagon is gonna be broken like really soon, and it's not cool. When people use a lock switch to duplicate trader wagon deliveries, you get lots of experience. Well, again, how much? Like, I guess you can make like 40,000 per hour, but still not in you know, it still will take like forever to get to level 1000. Oh. I'm not even sure if that glitch that you explained can give you 50,000 per hour, considering all the time. The thing is, it takes enormous amount of experience to get to level 1000. Like, really, really a lot of experience. So if you see a level 1000 on a console, it's definitely gonna be someone who grinded collector like for a long time. Mostly collector, not necessarily only collector, but mostly collector. How to get a mask for my horse? I bought the game last sale and have been playing for a month. Well, even if you've been playing for like 4 years, you would still have no horse mask, unfortunately, because it's not possible to buy horse masks nowadays. They were only in old Outlaw passes, and for some reason Rockstar is not making new Outlaw passes and don't want to bring back old Outlaw passes. Yeah, like I really feel like the wagon will break at any time, and it even looks like it's not okay. Okay, Flatneck station is nearby, so just deliver it. Keep an eye how much experience I will receive for a long distance delivery. And then make your own calculations. Even if someone is using glitch to duplicate trader delivery wagons, like how many deliveries this person will have to make. $2,500 only. So I mean, maybe when there is a double trader payout with help of that glitch, it's possible to make something like 40 to 50,000. But I still not sure. Ronin says, I guess the year 1 flex would be a reason to return. You mean Outlaw Pass 1? If they will bring it back, a lot of people will return. I actually think that, yeah, like, simply by bringing back Outlaw Pass 1, they can increase amount of active players, like, dramatically. Sir Ham says, you play like low level. How exactly I play like low level? Like, it's, you know, when people are making statements without, like, any arguments, it sounds, especially, you know, offensive statements, without arguments at all. It always looks weird, like, Sir Ham Fan 44, you talk like a little girl. Like you see. I give no arguments, I'm just dropping it, boom, and that's it. What is the rarest items or cloth in Red Dead Online? Well, the rarest items and clothing items are the ones that are in Outlaw Pass 1. I don't have them because it's PC, and it was never released on PC, which makes it, you know, statistically the rarest clothing item. But it was released on consoles back in 2019, and actually items are really good, like Frontiersman outfit. Oh, I found it. I need to find a second collectible because I have a daily charge. So yeah, I found it. Nice. Now let's go. Now let's go back to camp. Oh wait, it's a deer. I don't have a weapon. Oh no, it attacks me! I wanted to kick him, but it didn't work. You know, let's go and get the revenge. Where is it? Oh, it's a 3-star buck. Yeah, let's go. Bam! Materials. Easy. Pick it up. So, and I will move my camp to this area because I like having camp in hotlands. Let's move a little bit and then we will set up a camp. How many hours do you have it on PC? On PC, I think I have around 1,500. Like maybe 1,500. And I'm level 363. So placing the camp, small camp here. What do you think the next event is gonna be? I think it's gonna be naturalist plus something. Like a naturalist plus telegram missions or call to arms payout, something like that. What horse is this? That's a Shire. Shotgun do not ruin pelts? How? Headshot only? Well, if you're using a slug ammo on shotgun, I'm pretty sure it's not ruining pelts of coyotes and foxes. But to be honest, I'm not sure about bigger animals. Let's test it. I don't remember about bigger animals. So I ordered supplies. That's why I switch in lobby. Like, you definitely can hunt with shotguns and slug ammo, but I don't remember on which animals. Let's test it on deer. I never use shotguns for hunting. I just remember that you can use slugs for hunting some type of animals. Maybe for bigger, like alligators. Let's test it. I forgot. But so thanks to everyone who placed a like. And to all my YouTube and Patreon supporters. And Tampa Mental says, "Hi Cat, what's going on?" Hi, streaming, talking about next, what's next. So we have a shotgun, we have slug ammo. Let's go and test it on a deer. Let's find the deer. Yeah, no likes, no Tahiti. Do you prefer to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC more than Xbox? By far, by far. Because, first of all, mouse and a keyboard. Second, 60 FPS. And actually better graphics. And the third thing, it's possible to make a private lobby. I still usually play on Xbox, to be honest. Simply because, you know, I still like playing in a public lobby. It's fine. It's fun to find other players sometimes, even if you're not interacting with them. So I play on, you know, in public lobbies usually. And if it was possible to play in a public lobbies on PC, I would play on PC only. But unfortunately, on PC, like, playing in public lobbies, especially streaming, it's not that much of a good idea. So, you know, when I'm playing on PC, I usually play in private lobbies. But overall, I would say that playing Red Dead Online on PC and Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC is like a better choice, because like you can use mouse and a keyboard, you can use controller, you can have higher FPS, you can have higher graphics. I mean, when playing story mode, you can even play with different mods, which is not something that will happen. Oh, sniper rifle practice, let's go. Wait. Lobbies on PC in Red Dead Online really increased, like yesterday. When I was playing, there were 28 people in lobby. On Xbox, the same for me. I saw, I need to, you know, to make a test, go from lobby to lobby and check it. You know, like I saw, like, few lobbies. I don't think, was it yesterday? I don't remember, a few days ago. But I played a little bit, just, you know, not recording anything, just, you know, hanging around on Xbox. And I noticed that there are more people in each of my lobbies. More than usually. Because usually there were like exactly 12 people. Well, let's try to burn him. How is he not dead? Okay, he's dead now. Let's loot, because... Cat, my metal detector stopped working. Well, that's something like happens a lot, and there are solutions, but they're different for different platform. I suggest you to just Google it and find the solution for your platform. Cat, do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 the best graphically looking game of all time? Not the best one, because, you know, it's 7 years old already, almost, and there were like some other good looking games, but like still one of the best one. And yes, obviously GTA 6 will be even much better. Let's feed my horse. Oh, I actually need to buy hay. I don't have... Oh, I have hay. I don't need to buy it. There you go. So, anyway, we were testing shotgun for hunting. I still haven't found, like, a 3-star deer. So, let's ride around a little bit. Oh, maybe here. That's a rabbit. No. The problem with shotgun is that lock on range is like extremely small. Painted black range is bigger, but lock on range is really, really small. Okay, let's try like this. Nah, I needed to make a clean headshot. Steven says, yeah, I've also seen 20 plus players in lobby lately on Xbox. It also seems the random encounters walk. Yeah. By the way, I forgot to record it, but I saw some random encounter that I haven't seen on my Xbox for a long time. Moonshine Poppy. Poison Poppy, sorry. Poison Poppy. They were not just happening for me for a long time. I don't know. On PC in a private lobby, they happened all the time. Okay, let's try to make a clean kill on this one. And let's see if the carcass quality will be ruined. Actually, no. So, shotgun slug is not ruin the bigger animal pelt and carcass quality, which is interesting. But I still don't recommend using shotgun for hunting because it has like much lower range. You know, let's try on some 3-star animal. So yeah, you like in theory you can use shotgun for hunting, period, because you can hunt these bigger animals. Like let's find. Oh, here we go. Yeah, bad mark. Ah, no. Look, this time it's ruined. Well, maybe it was not a clean headshot, because, like, I think that when using it, you need to aim, like, for the head directly. This time I hit him in the neck. Let's try to find another. So, I mean, it's in any way, it's not a good weapon for hunting. It's just interesting that, you know, maybe it's not even ruining the pelt and carcass quality. Like, coyotes, only 2-star. Cat, do you think we could survive in Red Dead Redemption 2 time period? Obviously we could, because, you know, it's not a prehistoric era. Society was, like, really developed 100 years ago. I mean, is that something impossible? Obviously, chances of dying back then were much, much higher. But it's not like, oh, it's not, I don't know, Europe in a period of Black Death or something, where it was not that high chances to survive. Cat, is it possible to carry more special arrows like fire arrows? No. Fire arrows, dynamite arrows, you cannot increase amount of that. You can, like, you can increase only amount of regular and split point ammo that you carry by buying pamphlet. but not any type of special ammo and special arrows. Okay, need to find some 3-star animal, but don't see any animals. Maybe the better question is, would we able to survive as an outlaw cowboy? Well, would you able to survive as an outlaw nowadays? Like, I have like another question. Free beans next month. Who knows? Maybe. I haven't seen free beans for a long time actually in Red Dead Online. Where are all the animals? Like, where did they go? Like, what's wrong? Usually, you know, usually private lobbies are full of animals. Like, and I'm not even cannot find 3-star deer. I cannot find any animals at all, which is kind of weird. They should bring Outlaw Pass back. Yes, they should. What ammo is better than Express? Explosive is better, but not always. But if we choose in between, you know, regular, split point, high velocity and Express, Express is gonna be a better choice like always. Oh, here we go. Finally found some animal. It's only 2-star. I need a 3-star to test it. Okay, let's test on these smaller animals. If the quality will be ruined when, you know, it used to be a 2-star. There we go, 1-star. So even clean headshot ruins quality of a deer, but apparently not ruining the quality of a buck. Free agent says, when we need certain animals, they don't appear, but when you don't, there is a ton of them. That's especially true for wolves. You know, like usually you don't need wolves. And they attack you like all the time. But when I needed wolves to get mountain and grassland stamp collection, I was looking for them everywhere and not finding them. Do you still do dailies? No, I just like I complete these as daily and that's it. I just don't care about dailies anymore, to be honest. Not even, you know, on these accounts, on high-level accounts where I have a lot of gold anyway. Even when I'm making a new playthrough, I don't care about dailies. I just don't think that they are as good, you know, as important as they used to be. You can, like, literally ignore them. I mean, if you playing every day anyway, then yeah, focus on them. But if you're not, they're not what they used to be. Not as important. After robes are nerfed them, yeah, they were like a really good and, you know,
I suppose this will do.
really good source of making gold. That's why I have 700 gold on this. I hunt with lasso, it's best for 3-star. Yeah, but it's too slow. It's, the process takes more time than hunting with rifle or bow. But I mean, if you like it, why not? It's not like dramatically slow. Okay, so another bug. Let's try to let's see if the pelt is gonna be ruined, because deer is smaller and their shotgun is ruining. So, 2-star. No. Let's get closer. Okay, so apparently for bigger animals like buck, shotgun is not ruining the carcass quality. And for little small, like, usually there is no difference. Like, if you're hunting with any rifle or with a bow, the weapons that will be making a clean kill on a deer will be making a clean kill on a buck as well. There is, like, no difference. And vice versa. But apparently if you're hunting with slug ammo, then you can hunt bigger animals like buck, maybe alligators as well. I will go teleport now and test it. But you cannot hunt smaller animals, like a little smaller, which is interesting. Cat, if you like playing Red Dead, I recommend Dune Awakening. I was thinking about playing Dune Awakening, actually.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
I was looking into it. I don't know why I, like, when I saw that I thought that it's an MMORPG. But when I saw, like, few reviews of an early, like, beta, that it's more a survival than a RPG, MMORPG. I thought like, nah, I'm not really, I don't really like survival games, to be honest. I love MMORPGs. And I got like little disappointed and decided to not even play it. Okay, let's test it on alligator. Right in front of Harriet. Clock says, I hoped Dune Awakening would be more of a new Red Dead for me, but it's not. Yeah, I hoped it as well, but you know, a survival game will definitely not gonna be a new Red Dead game for me, Red Dead Online. If some good MMORPG, like for example New World, I used to play New World, I really enjoyed it. It never became a new Red Dead Online, because you know... okay, let's test it. It was a pretty clean shot. And it was a clean kill, yeah, so test is over. You can use slug ammo for hunting bigger animals like a buck, alligator, or I think maybe even a grizzly. Not sure about grizzly, so you know, test it before doing it, but probably grizzly as well. Like, really interesting. That's something that, like, I guess not many players know about, because, like, who would even try to hunt with a shotgun? By the way, wanna see a cool detail that, again, I don't know if you know about. Oh, a boar. Let's try it on boar, by the way. 2-star. Let's see if it ruins the boar quality, no? Ah, no. Sorry. I made a double shot. So I ruined it. There is another boar somewhere. Let's go and chase it. Alright. Oh, there he is. It's a 1-star. Oh no, they're both 1-star, so I'm not gonna be able to test it. Some random encounter, by the way. I think it's, oh, it's a moonshiner.
What did I tell you? Get the hell out of here!
Hello, boys! Wait a second, I will reload. Yeah, it's a moonshine poppy, poison poppy, but I already have it. By the way, moonshine production complete. Let's go and deliver. So yeah, like in some cases you might use a shotgun for hunting, but oh wait, I promised to show you something cool. Wait. Does slug ammo also gets increased damage with winning streak like regular shotgun ammo do? No. You see, shotgun ammo is like 5 or 8 separate damage sources. That's why winning streak works like that. Like I need to find a small animal, like a frog or something. Like a frog or... Oh, there we go, frog. Look. You see the frog? Pure magic. No frog anymore. It's disappeared. There is no carcass, nothing. Same with elephant rifle, by the way. That's why people are not using shotgun for hunting, right? Legendary boar. I think I missed it already. I can use pheromones, but I need to make a moonshine delivery. So yeah, speaking about winning streak, it works very well with shotguns, but only if you make sure that you land all the pellets. Like you need to be on a really close distance, like 12 steps, maybe maximum 15 if you're using painted black. Then from the first shot you will get like increased damage, and second shot will have 100% extra damage, like immediately. Crazy damage with shotgun and painted black and winning streak. But when you're using slug ammo, it's not giving you. Is naturalist roll worth buying? Only roll I have not bought. If you already bought all the rolls, then yeah, definitely buy it. First of all, because it has legendary animals. They're fun to hunt, and you get a lot of materials from hunting them.
Good to see.
But second, and it's even more important, because it unlocks wilderness camp. You can buy wilderness camp from Harriet, and also you need to buy pamphlet advance, and with that you will be able to fast travel from not everywhere, but almost everywhere on the map. So yeah, if you already have all the rolls, then naturalist is definitely worth buying. But if you don't have all the rolls yet, don't buy it. Buy, like, usually even when it has a discount, it's not a good idea to buy it before collector, trader, and moonshiner.
They have some good taste. Their palate is simple, of course, but given their lack of culture,
I cannot get
I
along
have
with
to
Harriet,
admit
though. No one
that
can.
They have chosen well. These
Then Dog
drugs
joins and
will
says, "Howdy,
arrive,
Cowpokes.
quickly
Howdy."
And in one piece, yes.
Okay, so delivery begins. Unless you are on PC, modders and hackers will make you crash when using wilderness camp. It's not modders and hackers, it's just public lobbies on PC are broken. It's not like modders crashing you when you're using wilderness camp. I mean, they don't need to wait until you will be using wilderness camp to crash you. They can crash you at any time. It's just the game on PC in a public lobby crashes when you're using wilderness camp. Yeah, that's a thing, that's a problem that many players experience. But it's not because cheaters are crashing you. Hello, Cat. Hope you're having a good day on Red Dead. Hello. Hope you have it as well. So let's kill them all with help of slug ammo. By the way, slug is not the best ammo for PvP. PvE for anything, actually. I mean, if there were... If they had higher damage to body, it might have been like a good choice, but I still prefer like regular ammo. You still can make headshots from a pretty big distances with regular ammo, regular shotgun ammo. But body shots are guaranteed kills, unlike with slug. But you can use it for PvE. I'm just saying that like regular ammo is better choice. Oh wait, let's switch it back. I will be fighting with enemies that will chase me. Oh, I don't have any other weapon to fight on such distance. You see, it's still not a lock-on range. That's the problem with shotguns and slug ammo. I can use painted black and make a kill. Yeah, but like if you're playing with a controller, lock-on range, auto-aim range is like the most important parameter for any weapon, I guess. So shotgun with slug is not a great alternative to other weapons. And on the distances where you can use lock, or, you know, where you can lock on your targets, shotgun with regular ammo will do better, more damage. Headshots are also killing from any distance pretty much if you're using painted black. Is your maximum damage shotgun video still good in 2025? I think yeah. Because you see, in the last 4 years, not much changed in the game. Rockstar were not making rebalancing. Some things were rebalanced. I'm not sure if intentionally or not. But most things are exactly the same as they used to be in 2021. And if we're talking about how ability cards and weapons are working, I think it's the same as in 2020. So, like, there are some changes, like winning streak started to work differently for some reason. I don't know why. Probably broken. But overall, it's pretty much the same. Swagata says, if I'm in a posse with a friend, he will be able to fast travel from my wilderness camp. Yeah, that's an indication that it has nothing to do with cheaters. Because if it were cheaters who chasing players and, you know, causing them to crash, then your friend would not be able to fast travel as well, right? Okay, buying mash.
No fair price.
And buying a flavor. I'm not using 3-star flavors. No, not evergreen.
This will be
is better, if I remember correctly, for finding a buyer. Now let's go and deliver that alligator pelt to Crips. Where is my horse? You see, the pelt that I have is still there. But let's switch. I'm not gonna be hunting with... Where is it? Rockstar didn't give an error code the title of error FFF. Why? Why do you think Rockstar developers cannot do that? Like, they are people too, and they have, like, if you will take a look at some things in Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5, they have a sense of humor. Very weird sense of humor. Oh, okay, we have 5-star animal. Not 5, but 3-star animal. Nice. I have no place on a horse, so I will just deliver like that. Wait, why not? What? Why? What is going on? If you do trade a route with Posse to go to the good, with a Posse, do the goods go to Posse leader or individual? You see, every player who does trade a route receives the same amount of goods, so everyone will receive the goods. Doesn't matter if you are in a Posse or you're playing it alone. So. Oh no. I believe our characters are getting older. What do you think? I don't think they do. When support asks for error codes, they tell you it's a modder hook. Well, that's weird, because, you know, it's obviously not something that actively is done by a modder. Like, because first of all, why a modder would wait until you would activate a wilderness camp? Second, there are multiple examples when a person cannot use wilderness camp, but other players in his group can use it. So if modders were really causing it, like, wouldn't they crush any player who tries to use a wilderness camp? And third, it happens way more often than you will see, like, modders who are actively chasing players. They don't. They use a hook. Maybe. But it's definitely not something that, like, cheaters are doing, you know, manually. And yeah, this glitch with wilderness camp is not happening in private lobbies, like, never. But many things are not happening in private lobbies, like, at all. For example, that weird fire, open banks on PC, weird fire from horses, you know, I guess you've seen it, and other stuff. Is rank 1000 is the maximum? Yeah, it's the maximum one. Oh no, the dude is back. You know, let's kick him out of the camp.
Come talk to me. How long will you stay?
Bam!
Just do it already.
Go away. Oh no, he died. And yeah, if you wanted to ask, like, why are you doing so with this poor homeless dude? He's evil. You have to listen to him. He's pure evil and dangerous. Don't feed him. Wait, horse! Oh, what a beautiful lightning. lightning strike. But still, speaking about error code FFF, you know, knowing Rockstar, that's something they can do. You know, just saying. Not crush people with such code, but give a error code like this. I want to see a beautiful lightning. Oh, hi! Oh, look! It hit the tree, like nearby this tree. I think. Pretty cool. I still never was hit by lightning in this game. Some people say that it's possible to get hit by a lightning, but it never happened to me. Never even seen a lightning striking, you know, close. Gilbert says they told me it's modders doing the error crush. If you mean about support just replies with standard messages. It's like really uncommon to get like a real answer from Rockstar support. They can give you like money or gold if you lost a delivery or something, no problem. If you have not received a reward for some monthly bonus, yeah, they can give it to you. But asking them more specific questions, you will usually get just like a standard reply. I don't see any lightnings, unfortunately, anymore. You see, there are some things on PC in public lobbies that are just broken, and it has nothing to do with modders. For example, banks opened in rows. Like in every lobby there will be open bank, and usually in lobbies when I was playing there were like 12 people, and quite often there were no modders like at all. But banks were open. Fire from horses. Again, many people believe that it has something to do with modders, but no, it's just some random bug. Maybe caused by a presence of modder in a lobby at some stage, somehow. But it's not necessarily even means that there are modders in your lobby. So the thing is, Red Dead Online on PC is just broken. In public lobbies, broken in many ways. And even if you will not see modders in your lobby, even if modders will not be actively chasing you, you still will have you will see a lot of weird stuff that should not be in the game. Oh, legendary bear! That's a lot of materials. You know what, let's try to kill it without going for... I need to clean a shotgun. No, you know what, I will use a different shotgun. Yeah, this one. Magua says, yeah, had sessions with 0 animals. Well, it might be because you just completed the legendary bounty mission. It happens on consoles as well. But yeah, maybe it's just another example of how sometimes lobbies are completely broken on PC. And I just stopped opening Wilderness Camp, to be honest, in the public lobbies on PC. I just stopped doing that because, like, I was not getting crushed every single time, but way too often. Okay, so now let's go and hunt. I think he should be somewhere here. Oh, there. Oh, there he is. Let's try to just kill him from the stone or something. I'm not sure if he can get on here. Well, I don't know. It doesn't look safe, but let's try. I'm not quite sure what is going on, but he just does nothing. Maybe it's because I'm on this stone. Let's try to get close. Ah, no, no, new plan, get back. Ah, so apparently he cannot get on this rock, and that's why he was ignoring me before I got on the ground. Yeah, easy. That's a lot of materials, by the way. I mean, still much less materials than you get from panthers, cougars, and legendary animals in Harriet's missions, but you know. I hate how they 360 around you when using slow and steady, and you cannot even shoot them. Yeah, when using slow and steady against legendary animals, the trickiest part is to hit them while they're like running in circles around you. That's really challenging. Dr. Berber says, "What's up, dog? I'm confused. Is it Sunday?" Yeah, that's why it's a traditional Sunday stream. Hey, will you play GTA 6? Obviously, I will. Let's try to get up here. I'm not sure if it's possible. It looks like it's possible, yeah. So let's go to the camp and give it to creeps. Getting hit by lightning is the ultimate Red Dead Online streamer's dream. It's just something that, you know, without mods happens like rarely, maybe never. I mean, obviously, there is a lot of footage where people are playing on PC and getting hit by lightning, or some NPCs getting hit by lightning, but it's like mods, usually. I'm not sure, like, I personally never seen a lightning hit even close to me.
Stocks are looking good.
Bobby says, it's a Tuesday morning, cat. So, you saying that traditional Sunday stream, for some reason, cannot happen on Tuesday morning? Not Tuesday, but Thursday. I forgot how to pronounce this word. Thursday morning, not even Tuesday. Oh! What was that? I'm not sure what was that. Let's try again. Okay, now it's good. I have no idea what just happened. Okay. definitely Horse like had a different opinion on whether we should go somewhere or not. Maximum positive honor, by the way. How do you like that? Well, you know, quite often people are getting ready for the future monthly updates, usually when people think that collector will be next, like going around getting collectible items, you know, to sell them later with bigger profits. But there is literally no reason to get ready for the naturalist role monthly event. And yeah, if you just joined, my prediction that next month in July we will see bonuses and discounts for naturalist, plus maybe some bonuses for some other activity like blood money missions, call to arms, you know, not role related. But, you know, always Rockstar could prove me wrong and add some good monthly event. Who knows? We will see. But unfortunately, I think it's gonna be naturalist role month. I'm still gonna get some collectible items. I mean, sooner or later there will be a collectible bonus, right? How you get this much gold and money, Cat? Actually, that's not that much money. It's only 100,000. It's not that complicated to get that. And as for gold, the answer is I used to play Red Dead Online when there was a different daily challenge system, and back then it was possible, like if you were just maintaining daily challenge streak, it was possible to earn 11 gold bars every day, like every single day, 11 gold bars, and it was like even relatively easy. So I have a lot of gold on both my accounts, on PC account, main accounts, on PC account and on Xbox account as well. How is that not a one-shot kill? So yeah, apparently Carcano and High Velocity is not killing them with one body shot. Let's try Express. Express as well, yeah. Maybe if I had like a sharpshooter or something. Whoa! Oh! Ow! Ow! Killed by only PvP cat. It happens. Whoops. Can I akimbo the auto pistols, and is it worth it? It's actually pretty fun and like really good in PvP. You don't really need double pistols or pistols at all for PvE, but in PvP it's good. Yeah, so need to go for a headshot with this, even, let's burn him, even with sniper rifle. What, he's still alive? What face? Alright, so the last one. Ah, there you are. Okay. How can you play online? I thought that Russians are banned from stream and other platforms, also YouTube. How do you do it? Well, first of all, I'm not Russian. Second, Russians are not banned from streaming, if I remember correctly. They just don't have monetization if they're like streaming from territory of Russia. But, well, there are surprisingly a lot of misconceptions in one statement. Or I should rather say question. Hey Cat, what did happen to finish Mind's Eye? I just gave up because, you know, after the stream, I was having like really bad performance issues on stream, and I thought that maybe it's because I'm playing on notebook, on my laptop. So after the stream, I installed Mind's Eye on my main PC and started to play. And you know what? I had even worse performance issues. So on a better PC, the situation was even worse. Like everything was bad, and this constant frame rate drops in. Oh, I need to make a resupply. Constant frame rate drops in cutscenes were just annoying. So I played a little bit and gave up. And actually, I was kinda curious about the story, and I liked the cutscenes, but first of all, it was like really hard to enjoy cutscenes when FPS is just like dropping for no reason. And as for story, later from spoilers, I found out that the story is also not good. So it ended up, you know, sometimes in the stories, in TV series, in movies, in games, they like creating a lot of tension. Like you're like, oh, what's gonna happen next? There are a lot of questions, but at the end they just don't give you answers. And apparently Mind Eye story is like one of the examples of this happening, which is usually disappointing for me personally. But again, I haven't finished it myself. I just saw like a few spoilers on Twitter. Anyway, Mind's Eye is like a total disaster. Apparently, the company is already like firing people, and probably it will be there will be a bankruptcy, I think. So I don't think we will even see a Mind's Eye online or something like that. But if there will be Mind's Eye online, I guess I will give it a try, because it might be actually terrible. Like, laughably terrible. Because, you know, online parts I usually have lower quality than single-player parts. And if single player is just so terrible, can you imagine how online will look like? Oh, by the way, I can reset a reward. Award. No, nothing here. Maybe something in the sharpshooter and combat categories, because there are usually a lot of. The only game we are waiting at and will be the best is GTA 6. No, I'm not only waiting for GTA 6. There are other games that most likely will be good, and I'm waiting for them, but not that many, unfortunately. Okay, let's go and get some treasure. Okay, it's one horn. Let's fast travel to one horn. Finally caught one of your streams. You made my platinum grind far easier. Yeah. Red Dead Online part for platinum grind might be challenging, let's say, because, you know, challenges of themselves are not that easy in online part, and like many things are not explained at all, so I guess you know, different guides are needed. What is black and white collector cat? Am I Oh, you mean the quad I'm using? It's from Outlaw Pass 2, I think. So, okay. I think that actually treasure is somewhere here. Oh, there I see it. There is no... Okay, I got beaten by a snake. Now I guess I'm poisoned now. There is no way to have such a strong Russian accent and not being from the LOL, like a KGB agent. Well, I would say that would be a pretty bad KGB agent with such an obvious accent, don't you think so? Like an agent from a movies like James Bond or something. Hey, Comrade American, where do you keep all your secrets? Tell me. I'm John from Alabama. Your fellow comrade John. It usually looked like that. KGB agents. in, you know, in older movies. Has everyone else come across being put in a private lobby from poor internet connection? Not bad enough to disconnect, but enough to kick other players. Well, yeah, it's something that happens when you have a bad internet connection. They changed it because, like, previously, like 5 years ago, maybe they changed it 5 years ago. But before that, when you had a bad internet connection, you were like disconnected. And now it just puts you in a solo lobby, and other players cannot join you until your connection will be fixed, which is better in my opinion. Okay, not cannot find. Ah, it's probably on this grave. No, not working here. Somewhere there is a collectible item. Oh, I guess it's here. Yeah. Ah, it's probably under Welcome to Lemoyne, right? Cannot find it. Where is it? Like usually... Ah, it's in this abandoned camp. Okay, yeah, I forgot that it could be here. I was not doing a collector run for a long time. I think last time I was like actively grinding collector was last year, when I was making this level 1 to level 100 playthrough. And back then I played collector so much, like I literally played it every day, like a lot of collectible items collecting every day. So after that I don't think I grinded it at all. It was like too much of a collector for me. What were you playing before you discovered your passion for Red Dead Redemption 2? I was playing like obviously different games, but like right before I discovered Red Dead Online, I played Elder Scrolls Online. I don't play it anymore, but I like, which is kind of weird. They are actively adding, they're still adding some updates to this game, and you know, that's an example of live service that is still supported even after so many years. And that game is much older than Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Online. Hey, PP, how do I enter Head of the Hills? I cannot find it. The thing is, it was moved from a featured series after the first week to a regular PvP showdown modes. And in featured series, like all the games were head of the heal, dodge the bullet. And in regular modes, like there are different in regular PvP series, there are different game modes, like just randomly. So your chances of playing that specific PvP mode are really low. That's why actually I think it's weird that Rockstar made a new game mode and they added it basically for 1 week only. Because on the second week there was a head for the heal regular, not dodge a bullet. And I don't like that mode. I mean, I personally found dodge a bullet to be really fun. But regular head for the heals is unbalanced in my opinion. Especially if you're not playing like 4v4. So if there are not enough players in your lobby, it's unbalanced and not fun. Let's go and kill all the NPCs with a shotgun. Why not? Oh, there are a lot of them. Be careful. You know, there are like always different amount of revenue agents. Sometimes there are only few. Sometimes there are a lot of them, like now. Usually I just kill them all with sniper rifles, so it doesn't really matter. But sometimes, like, it's just so cool to use shotguns in Red Dead Online. I really like this weapon. In PvE, it's not like not because it's super easy to kill enemies with a shotgun, but because it's kind of fun. But yeah, you know what? When Rockstar added new mode for only 1 week, I found it like really weird. Like, technically it's the only piece of a new content that we received in 2025, this new PvP mode. Like, and first of all, statistically, most people don't even care about PvP modes. So most people will not even try it. Even Telegram missions are more popular than PvP showdowns. But, which is even more weird, they created a new mode and added it for 1 week only. Like, you might say that, no, it's not for 1 week only, but let's be real, no one is gonna be actively looking for this mode in a regular PvP series. People were playing it only when it was in a featured series. So wait, there is some random encounter here, I just heard it. Uh-huh. What is it, a bird's egg? Yeah, bird's eggs. Nice. Goose eggs. I already have a maximum amount. You know what? I need to go to Madame Nazara and sell some extra items. I think I saw her today, so she should be on the map. I don't remember where I saw her. Okay, at Armadillo. Winfried says, PvP is useless. Well, most people don't like PvP in Red Dead Online. That's a fact. You know, so when Rockstar adds a new PvP mode, like only small percentage of players will even care about it. So it's just weird, like why the only content that you added to Red Dead Online is PvP showdown mode. It really looks like they're trying actively to to add something that as few people as possible will even know about or care about. Same with Telegram missions. Like, most people don't play Telegram missions. Telegram missions are not really good for grind. Some missions are fun. I actually play Telegram missions like relatively often, but they're just not good for grinding. That's it. Okay, Madam Nazar, I need to sell some stuff to you. So what do we have? Okay, we'll remove camera because I don't see what I'm even selling. I will buy items so that I have more than 7.
You have a few of those,
Not buy but sell.
It's worth selling these as a set, you know.
Can you live the high life like being rich in Red Dead Redemption 2 Online? The answer is no. Because in Red Dead Online, even if you have a lot of money, you still will be homeless. You still will be living in the middle of nowhere in a camp with some crazy old dude. And it's definitely, to me, not sounds like a definition of a high life. A rich life. Like, even if you are a millionaire in Red Dead Online and you have thousands of gold bars, you still will only have a camp, and that's it.
But the whole set is worth your while. Quite.
So no, not really.
But I will take it.
That's why, like, it's an obvious idea, but Rockstar should give us properties, like real properties.
Very well. I pay more for the whole set.
They bring updates for GTA 5 2013 Skid game, but not for a masterpiece like Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. Yeah, that's sad. I will disagree that GTA 5 Online is like a kids game. There is obviously a younger audience than in Red Dead Online, but not necessarily all players are kids. But audience is young. And yes, Red Dead Redemption Online definitely deserves to receive mentions more than GTA Online. But I guess Rockstar has a different opinion. Oh, nice. Processing transaction. When you sell something, doesn't matter what exactly, like animal samples or collectible items, and sell it a lot, like not necessarily a lot of items, but often. When you sell something often, you will definitely experience this annoying thing. So yeah, I guess I will stop. I will just stop selling stuff and will continue, because like once it's started, you only need to switch lobby. Tempa says you can get a nicer tent. Yeah, but in that nicer tent, you still will be living with creeps. And it just doesn't feel the same. Like, the question was like really interesting. Can you live like a high life? Like in GTA Online, you can live a high life. You can buy property, buy full garage of cars that you go and see, a yacht, a plane. What can you buy in Red Dead Online? Like hunting wagon? Is hunting wagon sounds like a definition of a high life to you? Even back in that era, it's not a high life. What else can you buy? Like a better camp? Tent. Like, who cares? You cannot even, like, you can have 10 horses, but you cannot even see them, like, standing in one big stables, like, you know, equal to garage in GTA Online. You just go to stables and you just go through the menu which shows you which horses do you have, and that's it. There is no feeling of accomplishment in this game, actually. I think, yeah, I guess in this chest. Oh, nice. Horsehair brush. Now I'm living my high life. You can buy expensive clothing to show off. Even that is not really working because like you cannot flex with clothing in Red Dead Online unless you have Outlaw Pass items. Because like people who have Outlaw Pass clothing, like I do for example, right? Will still be flexing more if you want. Because everyone can buy even the most expensive outfit from Madame Nazar. But this one is just not available. And Rockstar are not bringing new such items. So, like, even your expensive clothing will not impress anyone. Simply because, you know, a coat from Outlaw Pass 4 winter coat, Santa Claus coat, is 10 times more valuable than any outfit you can buy now. Because it's not available anymore. Like, what are you gonna grind for? Golden guns? Golden guns, they, like, not even look that good. That's a big difference between GTA Online and Red Dead Online. There is nothing to grind for after, I don't know, 50 hours. Okay, 100 hours if someone don't know how to, you know, properly grind. Only items that aren't available anymore, like the horse masks, for example, that actually have some value. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Only these items that are not available anymore, they have some value and, like, you know, flex potential. Let's say like that. You can, like, if you care about it, you can impress someone with what you have. But any outfit that you can buy, no one will care about. And it's really weird because I remember all, like, in 2019, 2020 and even 2021, Rockstar developers, like people who were working on Red Dead Online, yeah, such people existed. They were doing interviews time to time. And they were basically sharing their view on how Red Dead Online will look in the future. And it's really interesting. And in one of the interviews, they told an idea that for Red Dead Online that they have, that they want development of Red Dead Online to look like you go from rags to riches. So you start in a camp, you live in, like, completing stupid, pointless stranger missions, getting paid nothing, and you're like struggling. Then boom, roles added. You're not just a homeless, crazy dude anymore, but you are a trader, you're a bounty hunter, you are like collector, you're doing some job, right? And then next stage, that's what like what they were saying, like, boom, and they were specifically, they said you are owner of a business, and they were given an example of a railroad owner of a railroad. So I guess that's one of the, like, high level businesses that they were planning to add. Like, imagine how cool it would be to be a owner of a railroad in Red Dead Online, right? So the idea was always there. I really remember them saying it in an interview. It's not really an interview because, like, it's not like journalist is asking questions. All questions and answers were written, like, somewhere in PR department. But anyway, they were sharing such information, some such plans that the game should go from, like, feeling like you are a homeless to feeling like, yo, I owe everything, I'm a, like, important person in this Wild West world. But the problem is that for some reason the development stopped at some point and stopped at this stage of being homeless. And that's why players are like forever homeless in Red Dead Online. Okay, so... Oh, it's a rabbit. Oh, there it is. What is he even doing? Or she?
Leave now.
Like, what if I'm not gonna capture? Okay. Okay. It was kind of weird. I mean, she was going somewhere, but not sure where and why.
Think you're tough, do you?
Isn't that the challenge that I can complete on the same target with bolas? Some daily challenges for bounty hunter role can be completed on the same bounty target suit. Do like this, but I don't remember. Is that's the one I stuck in an animation. No, I'm afraid that's not this. Let's knock her out. Bam! Knockout. Nice. What I like about female bounty hunter targets, is that you can knock them out with one hit only, and for male bounty targets you need to hit like 5-6 times, which is kinda annoying. Remember when Rockstar used to put out multiple games per year? It was when? 1 year ago last time. I have a hard time getting a perfect rabbit kill. Use Warmint rifle. Warmint. Like, I always mispronounce this word, but you got what I mean. Warmint. I will better show which rifle you should use for a perfect rabbit kills. This one. Warmint. But with regular ammo, obviously, not with sedative. Where's my elephant rifle? Bam, bam, bam. Dorothy says, man, I wish the faster you do a mission, the higher the payout. I hate waiting for a high legendary bounty payouts. Yeah, it's one of the most annoying mechanics in Red Dead Online. That if you complete missions like fast, you get no payout. Like in some case you get low payout, but if we're talking about gold, if you complete any mission in under 3 minutes, you will get no gold at all. Nova says, like literally press L2 LT and you aiming at your enemy's head. So much skill. No, technically you actually, to aim for a head, you need to also use the right stick. But yeah, with auto aim there is not like much of a skill involved. Okay, so let's deliver. I will receive like extremely small payout, but I don't want to wait for a high payout.
Perhaps you could escort them to their cell. Here's the going rate.
So let's take a look at the payout. And 120 experience, $6. That's it. That's why many people are just ignoring random encounters, because, you know, like some random encounters, for example, when like bear is attacking or wolves attacking an NPC, you kill, or cougars, you kill the predator, NPC gives you $10, it's fine, like $10. Still not that much, but you know. And some are just paying nothing. Does Red Dead have Battle Eye also, or was it just for GTA? No, it's unfortunately it's only for GTA. Rockstar, like from what we know, it looks like Rockstar started to test Battle Eye in Red Dead Online, but then stopped. We know it from SteamDB. And then they just decided to hide all the activity on SteamDB, and now we don't know. Are they working on something? Maybe they don't. Are they working on some security fixes and stability fixes or not? Maybe they're even developing a content update. We just don't know. Like previously it was obvious when Rockstar started to work on GTA Online update or patch and Red Dead Online update or patch, but not anymore. But as for now, Battle Eye is not in Red Dead Online, and there is, to be honest, no anti-cheat in Red Dead Online like at all. That's why you will see a lot of modders and cheaters, and Rockstar just don't really care. That's the biggest problem actually, that Rockstar don't really care. Okay, I just forgot that I'm driving a moonshine wagon and started to drive like really fast. Oh, by the way, they're not even trying to stop me. Because it's my third moonshine delivery today, and previously they tried. Rockstar could at least give us solo lobbies like they did in GTA Online. They should give us solo and invite-only lobbies, like, especially since they decided to do nothing with Red Dead Online. They should give solo lobbies. I mean, PC players definitely deserve it, and to console players as well, but for PC players, solo lobby is like the only option if they want to hide from cheaters. What is Battle Eye? Battle Eye is a third-party anti-cheat system that Rockstar is using in GTA Online. They added it recently, if I remember correctly, only in October of 2024. Maybe November even. I don't know, but you know, not long time ago. Like, I actually thought that they will do the same for Red Dead Online, but no, they just didn't. Again, not sure why. Should I stay on controller when I'm playing, or should I learn keyboard? Does keyboard have lock on? Is it mostly free aim? Keyboard is free aim, but hitting enemies with mouse and a keyboard is much easier than with controller, especially on the sniper rifles. And I mean, since you have painted black, you still gonna be fine. But like, I would say that fighting with mouse and a keyboard is much easier and much more fun than with controller. But again, it's up to you. By the way, not many people know it, but you can use mouse and a keyboard and controller at the same time. It's not like in many other games where you have to choose, like in settings, right? You just connect controller, and like if you want, you use mouse and a keyboard. If you don't want, you just immediately take controller, I don't know, when you searching for collectibles, and use controller instead.
What's your problem?
I don't remember that any other game that has the same thing, actually. I guess there are such games, I'm just saying I don't remember. Funk says, Battle Eye works great on GTA PC. I don't know why it's not the same for Red Dead PC. Same, I have no idea why they decided not to add anti-cheat to Red Dead Online as well. Okay, well, I forgot that I need to set up a new moonshine production. Yeah, swapping between controller and keyboard and mouse is like a best strategy, I guess. For fighting, you can use mouse and a keyboard. For like just traveling and collectible search or treasure chest search, controller will be better.
You are pleased with the profits from that bet?
By the way, riding a horse is better on a mouse and a keyboard because you don't have to spam A button all the time. You just can hold shift and horse will be running with acceleration.
Good, yes. Now we allow it to mature, huh?
King says, I returned to gaming after no gaming at all since 2008. I used to be heavy PC gamer. I hated controllers until Red Dead Redemption came along. I learned how to use a controller, now I prefer it. Harder equals more fun. Well, I still like to play with mouse and the keyboard more. But yeah, I originally obviously was a PC gamer. I had no controllers, so I had to learn how to use controllers when I bought the console. And it's obviously still harder for me to play on a controller in the shooting games than on mouse and a keyboard. Maybe that's why. Okay, what? Oh wait, I lost it while I was switching weapon. Interesting comment regarding GTA Online situation. Funk says, it's a night and day since anti-cheat is on GTA. Red Dead still has modders, some friendly but mostly toxic. Well, from what I heard, there are still modders in GTA Online as well. Like, it's not 100% effective, this Battle Eye anti-cheat. I don't know, again. I mean, I don't play GTA Online on PC, but from what I heard, it's not completely fixed the situation, but improved it. And yeah, something like that is needed for Red Dead Online as well. But Rockstar, for some reason, decided to just not add it. Again, like, there is a optimistic way of thinking about it. Maybe they are just waiting for next gen version to bring back like everything that Red Dead Online needs, or add everything that Red Dead Online needs, or maybe they just like don't care at all, which is unfortunately more likely. But let's see. Oh, what bad shot. That's better. Legacy version still has modders, enhanced version you really see them. Oh, so there is a difference in amount of modders in different versions. Okay, I didn't know that. Because, you know, Battle Eye was added, like, before enhanced version was released on PC. CW says, this is the only game I use controller for. It was designed for controller. That's actually true, yeah. In many cases you see that Rockstar designed this game for controller and they didn't even care to properly adapt it for mouse and a keyboard. And they did a terrible job porting from consoles to PC. Key bins are so limited. Yeah. There are multiple, like, examples where you see that, yeah, this game was designed for controller. Yes, Rockstar did not the best job with, you know, setting up mouse and a keyboard in this game. That's why for some activities, like, controller is a must-have, like, grinding collector role. With controller is just so much easier. Whoops, I shot the wrong deer. Do you think trader role is a grind? Everything is a grind. Like, yeah, trader role is a grind. Okay, just like any other role. Just like Red Dead Online and GTA Online in general. It's a grind. The question is, like, if this grind satisfying or not. Life is a grind. Yeah, I agree with Karaoke. Life is a grind. Like, every aspect of life is a grind. The question is only if you enjoy the grind itself, if you enjoy the process of some specific grind. Then it's fine. If not, then we have a problem. Funk says, I think last month it was double money on every roll. Yes, it was. It was. And I was grinding as well last month. And this month I don't grind, like, pretty much at all. Because, like, what's the point without double extra payouts? And, you know, usually when there is a bad monthly event, it kinda gives you less reasons to, like, play Red Dead Online at all. And I think Rockstar actually made this monthly event so bad on purpose. So people would not be distracted from GTA Online update. Which monthly bonus is next month, do you think, Cat? I think naturalist plus some additional non-role activity. Like call to arms, telegram missions, blood money, something like that. I hope next month is better than this one. I'm pretty sure actually that next month will be better than this one, because this one is like completely bad. But I don't think if it's gonna be better enough, you know. Because if it's gonna be like even triple payout for naturalist and like double money on telegram, it's gonna be better, but is it gonna be good enough to attract a lot of players and make you know, beginners for new players easier? No. I think Rockstar would have made of other role prestigious. A prestigious Moonshiner's role will be interesting. Well, you see, the thing is, Moonshiner is basically like a prestigious upgrade for a trader. So I don't think that moonshiner can be upgraded to prestigious. But actually it can't be. Like, yeah, it can't be. Even though it's basically a prestigious role for trader. But speaking about prestigious, again, from the interview that Rockstar employees are not giving anymore, old interview, one of the, like, how they see a future of Red Dead Online moments, they were talking about, as an example, about prestigious collector role. And apparently the idea was like a collector role, but not solo friendly. So maybe like not necessarily impossible to complete solo, but it would like a collector role that is easier to grind with your friends. So if I remember correctly, idea was that you collect one part of an artifact and your friend should collect another part of an artifact, and you combine it and get higher payout. Something like that. So, you know, something that can be completed solo, but will be much faster to do if you have a group of friends. And yeah, so it's something that they like were talking about, but it was never delivered. Swiss says, howdy PvP Cat, surprised to see you streaming today. Why? It's traditional Sunday stream. Why are you surprised? Are they gonna add that? Probably no. I mean, it's something from 2020, I think. It's interview from 5 years ago. They are not even working on Red Dead Online anymore. It's just like their plans that they never actually finished. Do you think they will update Red Dead 2 after GTA 6? After GTA 6, I don't think so, for many reasons. And if the only, like, if they will update ever Red Dead Online, the only chance to see that is with next gen version or after next gen version. So all hopes should be related, you know, connected to next gen version, not to GTA 6, because, you know, after GTA 6 will be released, they will be working on GTA 6. Is it Sunday already? Why am I working today? I have no idea. Like, you should go and ask your boss. You literally can tell your boss, like, boss, some random dude in the internet told me that it's Sunday today. I have no idea why I'm working today. Random dude on the internet is like the best source of information. Now I need to stop for a second and say that it's a sarcasm, just in case. You might say like, Cat, why are you making an explanation that something is a sarcasm when sarcasm is so obvious, right? Like, why? Who will not understand? Here is an example. You're gonna be maybe laughing, but when I was making a video about what Rob Whithoff said about an upcoming news, I was like making speculations and said like, oh, who knows, maybe Jay from Telegram Missions is John Marston himself. Or maybe it's a Jack Marston, criminal mastermind. And I looked to the camera like this, like, you know, to make it obvious that it's a joke. Like, Jack Marston is 4 years old in events of Red Dead Online. But, like, obvious sarcasm, obvious joke. I got like 10 comments, people saying like, Cat, are you stupid? Jack is only 4 years old. How could he send us telegrams? And first of all, technically 4 years old can send telegrams. But the funniest part was, I was like, I was not even replying that like, oh, it was a joke, it was sarcasm, like, didn't you get it? Haha, Jack Marston. I just gave up. I was like, yeah, maybe my wife is right, and like I'm just not the right kind of person to make like sarcastic jokes like that, simply because I don't have much of emotional range. My poker face stays no matter what. Maybe. So yeah, just a story about like how to use and not to use sarcasm. Like I really, I'm not kidding. Like I got like 10 comments like that. What? Do you know how old Jack Marston is in Red Dead Redemption 1? Or in Red Dead Redemption 2, sorry. And yeah, by the way, Red Dead Redemption 2 happens 1 year after Red Dead Online, so... Man. The last one. No, not the last one, sorry. That's the last one. Artistic Man says, I just asked my boss. He said get back to work. Well, your boss maybe understands sarcasm. Maybe that's why. Do you think Lake Isabella will ever be patched? Yes, if Rockstar will decide to do like anything in Red Dead Online related to getting profits from this game. I don't know, they will bring back Outlaw passes in some form or something. In that case, they will do it. If not, I'm afraid that it will stay as it is, because you know they had so many chances to fix it. Lake Isabella glitch, because this glitch is pretty old, and they were releasing some patch with fixes. They fixed stable glitch, for example, but they didn't even try to fix Lake Isabella. It's not only Lake Isabella where people... Oh, whoa. There is a lot of fighting. It's a ambush. So these NPCs can be killed with one punch shot, if I remember correctly, which makes killing them much easier. Nah, it has to be clean body shot. You see, shoulder shot is not good enough. And by the way, again, ambush is something that is just not really happens to me on the console. It has to be a chest shot. Are you on PC Steam version? No, I think that this account is on PC Rockstar Launcher version. That pun sarcasm is the best form of sarcasm. You're great at it, not intentionally. If I'm great at some kind of sarcasm, it's not intentional. It just happens. Z Crew says happy ends. What? Whatever. Mr. Ahmad says, okay, sorry, big. Hey BB, I would like to thank you for all what you did for us as Red Dead community and for your helpful guides and videos since the beginning of this game, like back in time when you had 2 channels. Yeah, beginning of the game is challenging, and unlike some many other games, in some other games is like almost necessary to check some additional information. Game is not really explaining anything. I think that this guy Gz Crew makes fun of how you're speaking. Well, from my experience, people who are making fun of how I'm speaking pretty much always are Russian speaking themselves. Like, really, I've seen that so much. Like, oh, your accent is so bad. And then nickname, Nikolai Perdulkin, something like that. And you like, I wonder how your English sounds, Nikolai Perdulkin. Maybe, because, you know, when you have a similar accent, the accent is so annoying, because, like, you literally hear, like, you speak as well, like, your mistakes. Maybe fixed already, maybe not. I'm just saying that, like, least tolerant people to my accent are people who have similar accent themselves. Swiss says, I feel like Red Dead Redemption will get a next-gen update far down the road once, GTA 6 is updated, fixed, and been out for a while. I don't know. I think that we will either receive something before GTA 6 release, or will not receive anything at all, because, like, think about it, if they will have GTA 6 Online going, like, why would they go back to Red Dead Online at all? People were saying that they abandoned Red Dead Online because it's not as profitable as GTA 5 Online. While I don't think that it will be as profitable as GTA 6 Online, right? So, like, I still think that next-gen version is basically the only chance. Hello, Cat, says Kimbo. Hello there. Garrett says, your English is better than most Americans. I'm not sure about Americans. I cannot even pronounce it correctly, but I've heard people from England speaking a language, like native speakers, that I don't think anyone can understand. Like, really, I've heard them personally. I'm not talking about these memes on TV when someone from Scotland is trying to explain something. I literally heard people, and they speak English, you understand that they speak English, but maybe some, yeah, artistic mess, I guess, but, like, maybe some words can be, like, translated, but what they speak, like, at all together, just not matching up. Like, I don't know if you had similar experience. Free Agent says, argument that Red Dead isn't as profitable as GTA becomes null and void when you include the fact that Rockstar didn't put much effort in. Yeah, I agree, but still people, like, a lot of people believe that Rockstar abandoned Red Dead Online because it was not as profitable as GTA Online. But there are two massive problems with such point of view. First problem is that you just mentioned. Rockstar never even tried to make profits of this game, and by doing, I mean, never even tried to add content that players want to see. Never even tried to listen to what players want in this game and then, like, try to make profit. But which is even more important than that is that why would they need Red Dead Online to be as profitable as GTA Online? It's not necessarily a direct competition. They can have one profitable project, source of income, and the other profitable, less profitable source of income, but still profitable, you know? Why would you limit yourself with only GTA Online if you are Rockstar? Why would you not add another product, niche product? Because Red Dead Online is obviously a more niche game than GTA Online. And I will tell you more, a lot of Red Dead Online players will never play GTA Online. So Rockstar is simply losing an opportunity to make some additional money. Okay, where is my camp? Okay, pretty far actually. Brain Duke says, agreed, Rockstar is large enough to where they could have very easily made Red Dead Online a second source of steady, yeah, like a good source of income from a pretty niche audience, and which is also important, and people are forgetting about this always. Red Dead Online's audience is a mature audience. It's just like older people are playing these games than GTA Online. Like it's a fact. And people are saying like, oh, older audience is not as good as kids because like kids are spending money and blah blah blah. But not necessary. Older audience has money to spend, their own money. And the problem is that quite often they don't see reasons to pay this money because they're, you know, thinking about spending money. But just if Rockstar give such reasons to players, something they really want to have in the game and willing to pay money for, they will pay. Unlike kids who have to go to their mom and say, oh, mom, give me money, I want to buy a shark card. And stuff, you know, Red Dead Online's audience have their own money, usually. What's the name of that horse? It's a Shire. It's a Shire.
Quite used to having you around.
Do you think there will be ever a Red Dead Redemption 2 DLC? Well, as for DLC, I don't know. Like, I think that even if Rockstar with all that next-gen version and stuff will really decide to add some new content,
Thank you.
like DLC-like content, they would rather make not a single-player DLC, but something for Red Dead Online that might even include some Red Dead Redemption 2 characters. You know how they did in a Contract DLC for GTA 5, and it was a really successful experience for them. Like, they take characters from story, beloved characters, and add them to online. And you can complete some missions for them, and in some missions you can even play as them, as these characters from a story. I actually think that's something we will definitely see in GTA 6 online. There will be no DLCs for GTA 6, no story mode DLCs, and all the DLCs will be in the form of GTA 6 online updates. Why you keep all legendary stuff instead of donating or selling it? Because I still have enough materials, so there is no need. When I like really need materials, I just give some of these parts, or maybe sometimes I'm giving legendary animals that I have in my trader wagon. It's just like a savings of materials. Where did my head go? Let's use Kozak's hat. So the dude who keeps asking if I'm Russian will lose his mind completely. Look at this hat, dude from a chat. There lived a certain man in Grizzlies long ago. He was big and strong, in his eyes a flaming glow. Actually, this character really looks like Rasputin. It's like I never tried to make him look like Rasputin, it just happened. But I'm just saying. Yeah. Cat singing before GTA 6. Free agent makes an interesting comment. An unwritten rule of business is diversifying your income when the opportunity arises. Exactly. If something were go wrong with GTA, Rockstar would have 2 angry player bases, bar a few fun boys. I absolutely agree. I mean, they don't even have to do a lot of work to have a second good source of income. It's almost already there, right? Add just a few features to already existing game that people are playing even without content, right? And make a lot of money from it. Like, add what people are asking. Properties, robberies, constant outlaw passes. Rethink your ways of making money from this game. Like, maybe not give gold back in outlaw passes. I mean, they can even add outlaw passes into GTA Plus subscription, make something like that. And I mean, if there will be a real content for free, like content updates, and on top of that will be like, who wants to buy cosmetic items can buy them for real money, I think a lot of people will be buying for real life money. So I'm just saying, like, they can easily turn Red Dead Online into money printing machine. They are not doing it, who knows why. What year did the all Outlaw Passes come out? First Outlaw Pass came in at the end of 2019, in September. Second in December, I think, of 2019, then in 2020, then in 2021 we got Outlaw Pass 5, the last Outlaw Pass, and we got Quick Draw Club in summer, which was like a one big Outlaw Pass, but instead we got 4 smaller Outlaw Passes each month. With 20 levels, I believe. And usually in Outlaw Passes, there were like 100 levels. Brian says, yeah, bring back Outlaw Passes. I mean, properties, cosmetics, yes, take my money. Well, again, it's such an obvious idea how to make money and make players happy at the same time. But Rockstar's just like, yeah, you know what, Red Dead Online, we are not interested in that. And like, I see no logic behind it, but the weirdest part is that I see a lot of people defending such decision with arguments like, oh, obviously they decided to abandon Red Dead Online because GTA Online is profit money printing machine. So what? Like, they abandoned... Okay, let's stop here for a second. They abandoned Red Dead Online. And after that, what exactly happened in GTA Online? They added like 5 meaningless DLCs that no one even remember, that add no content, and each of that DLCs is 5 times smaller than Blood Money update, like recent DLC in GTA Online. No one even cares about it anymore. It was added like a few weeks ago. They're not adding updates like Cayo Perico anymore. They're adding like really small updates to GTA Online. It's not like they moved resources from Red Dead Online to GTA Online and started to make more money there. No. That's what I found weird. David says, I started recently, and I would buy all the old passes and future ones too, and I'm an adult with real career money. Well, that's the thing, at least on my streams, maybe because I'm not a kid yelling like boo like this. Most viewers are just like you, adults with real money and with real career money. Yeah, and in my opinion, that audience like definitely can buy things when they like them, right? But Rockstar ignores it, and even more, they tries to handle such audience that the same way they're dealing with GTA Online audience, and that's just different audiences. I'm just saying that approaches to money making that work in GTA Online will not necessarily work in Red Dead Online, but it looks like Rockstar never understood that. That's one of the problems. I'm hoping they come back to Red Dead Online when GTA 6 comes out and GTA 5 is abandoned. Well, GTA 5 will be abandoned, but GTA 6 Online will not be abandoned. So, again, I'm not, you know, having many hopes for GTA 6 release, if we're speaking about Red Dead Online's future. All my hopes are related to next-gen version of this game, of Red Dead Redemption 2. By the way, thanks to everyone who placed a like. Remember, no likes, no Tahiti. And as always, thanks to everyone who supports my channel with YouTube membership, Patreon, stuff like that. Is there any possibility Rockstar will care about Red Dead Online after GTA 6? I think that's why they completely didn't abandon the game. Well, I think they didn't completely abandon the game for a different reason. Because of a different reason. Because it still brings them money. People are still buying gold bars. Like, you will be surprised, but a lot of people, like relatively a lot of people, are still buying gold bars. New players, obviously. Less than when the game was properly supported, but there are just a lot of new players in Red Dead Online all the time. Like, go to your lobby, open random lobby, open player list, you will see a lot of new players, beginners, low levels. And some of them are buying gold bars. And even more, the game uses cheap peer-to-peer connection system, and it's not even that expensive to keep it going. So that's why Red Dead Online is still a thing. Even if Rockstar decided to completely abandon it, like, and never go back. Why don't you play Red Dead 1 online? I actually played it a little bit, it's fun, but you know, there is like literally nothing to do in that game. Brian, thank you Brian for super chatting. Brian Duke made a super sticker, keep it up, with Pierre that is in the gym. By the way, that Pierre in the gym reminded me of that streams that I had to watch looking for news from Rob Whithoff. Not because he looks like this Pierre, but because it's a gym streams. I would never watch them if I were not, you know, trying to find what kind of news he was talking about. 260 people watching the stream right now. Good day to everyone who's watching. If you just joined, in a few words, you probably missed it, but the answer to this question, what's next for Red Dead Online? This question was specifically about next monthly event, which will begin on 1st of July. And my bet is that it's gonna be a naturalist roll bonus and some additional bonus, like non-roll related. Most likely... Okay, I'm not gonna say what most likely, because there are multiple possibilities, like blood money, telegrams, call to arms. I think for all that activities we haven't had extra payouts for quite some time. Hopefully M1899 pistol will get to online soon. Well, again, only with next gen version that is possible. Without next gen version, nothing new will happen to this game. Hoping for another double in story mode. I actually like grinding those missions with others. I think it was even triple. I don't remember when exactly, but not long time. Maybe it wasn't triple. But yeah, because without extra payouts, sometimes it's kinda hard to find teammates for that missions, for Land of Opportunity missions. Red Dead Online takes place in 1989, so the M1899 being included would be highly unlikely. That's not a problem at all. They can call it a prototype. They can call it M1898. And, like, it's not a big deal. We have in Red Dead Online, there are so many weapons, and in Red Dead Redemption that were not even, that never even existed back then. Like sedative ammo was not invented for the next 50 years. Like this shotgun, where is it? Was not a thing. It was invented only later. And yeah, M1899 is called M1899, but there are multiple solutions, and the most importantly, Rockstar just don't care. Actually, I'm not even sure if we know like 100% that Red Dead Online happens in 1898. We know that it happens earlier than events of Red Dead Redemption 2, but we don't know if it's like 1 year before that, or maybe a few months before that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember any proofs that Red Dead Online is year 1898 specifically. M1899 pistol is literally in story mode. Yes, it is. And again, it's, if I remember, what says M1899 is actually called M1900. Yeah, it's also, you know, like historically inaccurate thing. Not the most historically inaccurate, but still. But even without that, there are so many different weapons they can give us. Cool weapons. Okay, let's make a coffee. Anyway, guys, discussed topic I wanted to discuss. So next time I think I will release a video on Monday, when Rockstar will send all this data about the upcoming monthly event to community pages. And again, my bet is that the next month is gonna be better than this monthly event, but not by much, because I guess it's gonna be naturalist roll month, and you know, naturalist roll month is not something that people are asking for usually. But who knows, maybe Rockstar will prove me wrong. We will see. And as for now, again, thanks to everyone who showed up on this unexpected stream. And thanks to everyone who placed a like. Thanks to everyone who, you know, supports the channel in any way. And with that being said, I hope you will have a good thirsty. I have a problem pronouncing that. And as always, like, hope you enjoyed this video and stream. Stay safe and stay healthy. Yeah, goodbye. See ya next time. Are you still streaming Sunday? No, probably I'm not gonna be streaming on Sunday. I decided to stream today because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream on Sunday. So yeah. Have a good Sunday, artistic.